All right. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. This is your boy BJ back with another video short. Guys, Bryce Mitchell gets finished by Ilia Topuria. Guys, man, it sucked to see this go down like this, man, because I thought, that Bryce Mitchell could rise up and show his, elevate his level with somebody against somebody like Ilia Topuria. You know what I'm saying? Ilia Topuria, to me, is somebody who's a very solid, well-rounded striker. Solid, well-rounded fighter. He's good on the ground. He finished Bryce Mitchell by submission, but he also was hurting Bryce Mitchell on the feet. And I chose Bryce Mitchell to win this fight, guys, because Edson Barboza, to me, is a more dangerous striker than Ilia Topuria. But the difference between Edson Barboza and Ilia Topuria is the power, man. It's definitely the power. And round one, man, Ilia Topuria put a hurting on Bryce Mitchell. I didn't even know, guys. I didn't even know that Bryce Mitchell would be that open to being hit like that, because we've never seen Bryce Mitchell hit like that. Rarely ever have we seen Bryce Mitchell get touched up like that. And I'm talking right out the gate, guys. Ilia Topuria just put that heat on Bryce Mitchell, man. And I just don't know if Bryce Mitchell was quite ready for that. You know what I'm saying? It's just over and over. He just battered Bryce Mitchell, man. And Bryce was going for his takedowns, but he was shooting from, his takedowns. It seems like Ilia Topuria. Listen, there was nothing wrong with the shots that Bryce Mitchell took as far as shooting for the takedown. It was just that Ilia Topuria was ready. He trained for he sprawled beautifully when Bryce Mitchell would shoot for those takedowns. You know what I'm saying? This just seems like Bryce Mitchell was just a step behind Ilia Topuria, man. You know what I'm saying? Speed wise. You know what I'm saying? Because when he would shoot for those takedowns, they were great shots, but it was like a second too late. It was like Ilia Topuria seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of the story around one. Bryce Mitchell taking these big right hands, man. You know what I'm saying? Taking these big shots from Ilia Topuria. And Bryce was doing a good job, man. He was sticking his jab. He was throwing his front kick. His front kick was landing. You know what I'm saying? His jab was landing. He was cutting angles. He was using angles. Great lateral movement. Bryce Mitchell was fighting a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Round one was a good round. Let me put it like that. Round one was a good round. Bryce Mitchell was just, his defenses were exposed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Ilia Topuria was very patient. And he knew that he would have, and he knew he would have those openings on Bryce Mitchell. He had to know, otherwise he wouldn't have taken it. He had to know he had. It was just the way he hit Bryce Mitchell. He was hitting them so clean. He knew that he trained for those holes in Bryce Mitchell's stand up. You know what I'm saying? He trained for that. And Bryce Mitchell, man, he just, coming out in round two, it was the same story. You know what I'm saying? It was the same story in round two. Bryce starts leaking. You know what I'm saying? And Bryce lands a great three-piece combo on Ilia Topuria, man. And Bryce actually started to gain some confidence in there, man. But it was just as soon as Bryce landed that big shot, man, Topuria just sits Bryce Mitchell down. You know what I'm saying? He sits Bryce Mitchell down, and he starts to ragdoll Bryce Mitchell, man. And then he just starts to punish Bryce Mitchell. And then he locks up the head and arm choke, man. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He finishes Bryce Mitchell. My eyes were opened during that fight, man, because Bryce Mitchell is a good fighter, man. And Topuria, he talked the talk and he walked the walk. Actually, he really didn't do a whole lot of talking. Bryce Mitchell was the one doing the talking. But as everyone knows, I'm a huge Bryce Mitchell fan. I hope to see the guy bounce back. But, man, I never thought I'd see Bryce Mitchell lose like that. If anything, I expected to see him lose like that against Edson Barboza. But, man, it was Ilia Topuria who exposed those holes in Thug Nasty's game. Anyways, this is your boy BJ back to No Filter MMA. Drop those comments in the comment section. Hit that like, hit that dislike, and if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and your boy is out.